Time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Let's go over and talk to Abby real quick, who's waiting on the phone. Abby, good morning. What's going on?
Good morning. I just called. I was listening to yesterday's podcast, specifically the portion where Lunchbox and you were going and talking about the Olympics. And I was wondering if we can get, while the Olympics are going, an update during the show featuring Lunchbox, because you could just hear his passion while he was explaining what he saw. And so I was just wondering if that was a possibility. Maybe we can implement that during the show.
Yeah.
I say we, I mean you all.
We'll do it now. Thank you for calling. I appreciate that. Right now, the U.S. has 20 total medals, which on the surface looks pretty cool because we're leading.
Yeah, let's go.
But we suck at golds.
Oh.
And that sucks. If we don't win golds and totals, we don't win.
Well,
No.
Okay.
If we don't win golds and totals, that is not a win. That's
So
like
how
a
many
you did good.
Do we have the most stuff?
Yeah, because we do have like 594 athletes that are there.
Right. We need to win golds, and we need to win. But all those athletes had to make it. They didn't just get allowed to go.
That's
because they're
amazing.
From the U.S.
I know.
20 medals. We're in number 1. Number 2 is France. Sounds like some home cooking to me, if you ask me. Number 3, tied for 3rd, is China and Japan. So, boom. Golds. We're like 5th or 6th or 7th. We haven't even really got to our gold sports yet, I feel.
Oh, okay. So
I thought
what's coming
swimming
up?
was
There's
supposed to be
still
our
time.
gold sport.
Well, we haven't done all the swimming yet.
That's true. There's like 50 meters, 100 meters.
Kayla
150
Ledecky's
meters.
got 2 events she hadn't even swam yet that she's the favorite in. So, favorite Olympic memory so far, because it just happened, 2 things. One, the fact that they did not put Caitlin Clark on the women's basketball team, and then that team ended up beating the Olympic teams, hilarious to me. Because now the Olympic team's crushing people. They're going to crush. They haven't lost in like 56 games, the women's U.S. Olympic team. They're awesome. Go get that gold. But they lost to like Caitlin Clark back home as hilarious. So,
Yeah, you better get the gold, though.
no, they will. No one can play with
Or
them.
these guys aren't going to care.
No, that's true. Although I was pretty excited about the men's gymnastic team getting the bronze, and I tell you why. They haven't won a medal at all in like 15, 16 years.
Okay,
Which
so
is
as
pretty
long as
incredible.
you've been a loser for a long time,
Yeah.
Yes.
you can get a bronze or silver.
But only occasionally. We demand golds.
Okay.
We want golds. Did you ever see the sevens, the rugby?
I think it was full rugby yesterday. And
I
it
know.
was awesome.
I don't know about full. I saw sevens, and that woman who was just crushing people, just running them over.
The woman in black?
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you ever figure out why she's wearing that?
Maybe the team's color. I don't know. Or they put black on killers. I don't know. this one like little tiny thing tried to tackle her, and she said, "Get off!" He's a big stiff arm. So yeah, the U.S. added 8 more medals at the Olympics. No golds yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good about today, though. I don't even know what's happening today. But we got a bronze in skateboarding.
Oh,
We got a
didn't
silver and a bronze in women's swimming, bronze in men's swimming, bronze in men's fencing, and men's gymnastics, which I'm okay with, took the bronze. So there you go. We'll give you that count
Some
there.
golds today, I'm sure.
Have you seen any Olympics at all?
No, just whatever shows up on my...
Yeah.
You don't turn it on the TV?
Not right now. I haven't turned on the TV.
Oh my
I watch mine
goodness.
online too on my phone. I'll just go to YouTube TV and watch it.
Yeah.
My favorite story though has nothing to do with the Olympics. The Canadian soccer team got busted for using a drone to watch another team practice.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And so they got penalized 6 points, and they have to play, I think, one more match in the round. If they win that, they still go through.
That's what's unbelievable is they have the hardest penalty, and it would be almost impossible for them to advance. But they've won their first 2 games, so they win their third, and they advance even with that.
They're awesome, though.
So how
That
did they
is
think they
so
were going to get away
crazy.
with that?
They have before, I'm sure.
Oh.
You
not the first
you don't
time.
do that the first time at the Olympics. Like, you're trained to do that at the Olympics, like you're trained to do the Olympics.
What does their little drone look like? A bird?
When it flies up there.
Yeah, but the coach got sent home. Like
The coach and like another person. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple other people with the team, and one of them that they're suspended from soccer for a year. They can't have anything to do with. I mean, it's wild. That's swift action.
I hope they get a silver.
It's USA.
USA. And we don't get the gold, it doesn't count. Just go home.
Oh man, we looked good against Germany. Woo!
Go home.
Gosh,
those
I'm
ladies
just like
look good.
seeing anybody from America on the podium is awesome.
No.
Or just even there.
If you're on the podium, I want to hear that magical song playing.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't get it. We're different.
Yeah. I would agree. You're healthier, I would say.
I don't know.
But
I'm
it
just
still is
proud of
pretty
them.
amazing to be the third best in the world at something.
Yeah, if you're doing it, if I'm watching it, I need you to be number one.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it.
The two people I hold accountable, anybody I'm watching on TV and myself.
There's that meme that's going around with the Olympics right now where, an Olympic athlete is doing something and they make the tiniest mistake. Like it's not even, and we're sitting on our couches and we're just like, oh, pathetic. And it's like we could never even get close to doing that.
I watched Simone Biles on the beam do the triple flip. Do you see that?
What do you have to say?
Awesome.
Oh, okay, good. No critiques.
I don't know how to critique that.
I mean, the toes weren't pointed perfect, but
She did get like a tenth of a point when she was doing the floor routine. But she has a calf injury. She's continuing to roll. Anyway, there's your Olympic talk. Thank you. All the collaborators on Post Malone's new album were leaked. And here's the thing. It wasn't by somebody going, I'll show them. It was by somebody who had like a box of them at Target that were getting stocked away. And an image of that got out and you could see it. So it wasn't someone like putting it all online. Like back in the day, people would just like leak out music. So a list of the collaborators on Post Malone's new album was accidentally leaked early by Target of all places. A picture with all the information was uploaded by the wrong picture to their pre-order page.
Oh, so they take a picture for inventory and it's supposed to go over there and they synced up the wrong pic. Oh, I thought maybe like someone stalking it, took a pic, sent it to their
Instagram.
friend, and then their friend's like, oh, and they threw it up online.
So far, we know Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, Blake Shelton, Luke Combs. We knew he's working with Chris Stapleton. And, I don't want to ruin it and say all the rest of them, but I'll say who they rhyme with. Lardy.
Oh, okay. All right. Think I can figure that one out.
Okay. Rad Raisley.
Oh, really?
Oh, I got that one.
Really Strings.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Raleigh Rarton.
Hold on.
Hold on. I got the really rings.
But you're not going to, what?
I got that one. What's the next one?
Raleigh Rarton?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Rainy River. I'm not even rhyming anymore.
Oh, I got that
No,
one.
you're not. Wait, what?
Rainy,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Rainy Pilson.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Pelly Dole.
Whoa.
Oh, this is taking me way too long.
There's one I
Okay.
still don't have.
I got it.
Jim Figueroa.
Really?
Yeah. Furnace.
Okay. Yeah, I got that one.
Pank Williams Jr.
Okay.
Furnace?
I mean, that one you just gave up
No,
on.
Pank Williams Jr.
I know, but why didn't you go Pank?
I just got tired.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just got
me
tired.
too.
So we don't want to spoil it, but it's all out there. It's all on the news. Sounds like a pretty
Which
awesome.
one is Lunchbox unable to figure out right now?
He doesn't know who Billy Strings is, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
why he's going.
That's
I
why.
don't know who it is, so I'm not going back to it because he's not going to know him anyway.
Got it.
Got it. Would you say that's accurate?
Oh, is that the person's name?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like amazing bluegrass guy.
Who's Furnace?
Ernest.
I don't know. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I was going Fergie. Like what?
You think Fergie and
So that's
Furnace?
why I was so confused, man. I didn't know what. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna play Morgan Wallen and Furnace right now. Okay.
Such a good song.
All right, that's the end of the news for now. This is the Cowgirls Bobby Bones Show. What is your earliest memory? What age?
Sometimes when people have these and they're like, oh, I remember when I was 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know exactly. I'd have to ask my sister how old I was, but it's the time she put me in the elevator and pressed down and she didn't get on with me. And then we were at a hotel and I ended up lost and she thought it was hilarious. And I think I was around 5. But that's what I remember.
Yeah, 5's about my first memory too.
And it was scary because I went missing. I think that's probably why I remember it.
Well, they call it childhood amnesia. And they talk about people not being able to remember age 3, age 2. Researchers began interviewing a group of children at age 3, asking them what they could remember at age 3. So maybe it was a few days ago. Maybe it was last week. Then they followed up at age 5, 6, 7, and 8 just to see what they recalled and if they could recall the same things. By the age of 8, almost every kid had forgotten everything that happened when they were 3. So it must be a developmental part of the brain where it's not holding on to memories.
Yeah, but see, this is the crazy thing about our brain is it holds on to things. We just can't remember what it is. We just have our brain has traumatic responses to it. Because that's what's been the craziest thing for me when learning about the brain, especially with my adopted kids, is some of the stuff developmentally that happened in their brains their first few months of life. And their brain remembers and is holding on to it, and like the separation from their mom and that trauma. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you can't actually remember what happened.
Right, there's no memory.
But your body might, or your brain might protect you from something.
Yeah, which is here. There's no memory. Even the non-protective things, like before 3, there are no memories for 99.9% of kids.
That's crazy.
I do
What's
have
yours?
a friend that, 5.
Okay.
I mean.
But your friend remembers coming out of the
womb. He saw light.
Yeah, this is crazy.
He swears to God.
I know. And I mean, how can we prove? He could remember that.
How I can prove is he's an idiot in like 99 other places. So I just kind of associate that with that. Good guy. Mm-hmm. But says a lot of stuff like, I came out of the womb, I can remember. Nobody believes that. It's like these kids when I worked on American Idol, and they'd be like, yeah, I got my first guitar at 2, and I was drawn to it. I was like, there is no way. You may have held one and beat it up against a wall, and they have a video of it, but there's no way.
So is that what you say to them?
Yeah.
On American Idol?
They cut that, though, every time.
Oh. You're like, actually, research says that.
They would cut that from the show, yeah. How are your kids? Good?
Yeah, they're doing really good. My son's getting baptized on Sunday.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about a lot this morning. I was driving into work thinking about it, and I got emotional.
What about your daughter?
How far he's come. She's doing good. She just got a new job for the school year, which is great. She's going to be a hostess.
Oh, she's going to work not summer, but school as well?
Yeah. So she had her first real summer job, which she sacrificed a lot of like even just doing certain things. Like, her brother got to go to Colorado with, their dad for like 2 weeks. And she was like, no, I'm going to stay back. I have to work. And she's worked really hard. And then she had an interview the other day for a job that she can have during the school year because she could work weekends or nights, which would be a hostess position. And she didn't know if she was going to get it, but I was really proud of her. Actually, it even said when she went online, they were only hiring servers. Well, she doesn't have any server experience, but she just went ahead and clicked on it and showed up to the interview as an interview for a server. And
dang, good for her.
And I said, Sashira, you've never waited tables. And she was like, yeah, I'm just going to go in. I'll be like, I'm here. And then they said, well, how about we start you at hostess? And she's like, perfect. But she didn't know for sure because she hadn't gotten an email confirmation. So she came home, and I had told her the story about how when Abby interviewed with you, that you phone screener Abby, that she sent you a thank you card or a note.
When she didn't get the job.
After,
yeah.
Yes. And I guess this is just one of those things where you're a real proud parent because your kids are listening. Because she got home and wrote a letter immediately, and then the next day, like, had the card in the kitchen, and she was like, oh, I got to go drive by the restaurant and drop this off to the manager. And it was a thank you note and I read it, and it was a very clearly thought out, concise, awesome, to the point. Thank you for the interview and taking the time. I look forward to working there. And then on the envelope, she put manager and put his name, and I just was so proud of her. I was like, wow, here we go. It's just fun to watch them grow and see how far they've come.
The fact that she clicked it and just went anyway, like, that's how to win at life. Just show up. I mean, the best ability, period, is availability. And by her proving that, they're going to find a place to put her. Do you know how many times I've met somebody, it's like, I really want to do this job, but I don't have the credentials. And I'm like, cool, I'll hire you for something else, and we'll figure it out. And then we'll grow into that spot. That's really cool. So I'm super proud of her, too. That's cool.
Yeah.
How many nights a week is she going to work?
We don't know yet. Tonight's her, like she starts today, actually. And then, so we're going to go, right? I mean,
Can you tip the hostess?
well, we were like,
Because I'll.
we talked
I'd like
about
to be
going,
seated, please.
And
Yes.
like when we get there, if like the other host is there, I'll be like, well, wait, we'd like to be seated by Stajira. And we would like to sit in her section, even though she's not
She doesn't have a section yet. Are they
Right.
dual hosting there?
Well, I don't know.
On a weeknight, probably just one hostess.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's fun because my first job at 16 was I was a hostess. And I try to give her the tips of like, you don't want to double seat people and make sure you're kind and respectful and you have good relationship with the staff. And you never know, they may throw you a bone, but like just be eager if it's dull, go to the manager, like, what do I need to do? Do we need to roll silverware? Like, how can I help and pitch in? And I don't know, it's just taking me back to my first job, but I don't know how many people will be there. I just assume it's her first night, so she might be training under somebody.
Oh, good point, too. It'd be weird to slip her the tip then if she's.
But it's a place that we all like to go, and I feel like it could get busy on the weekends. So she's got to be, have her A game on and like know the sections, memorize the numbers. Like you got to know where
Hey, not too much
everything
pressure.
is.
It's her first night.
I have high expectations.
You're gonna go the one first night.
For her, yeah. I mean, you think that's appropriate, right? Not embarrassing. It's supportive.
It's very supportive. Also, it could be embarrassing, but that's okay. It's more supportive than it is embarrassing. I'm gonna wait then until there's not someone she's training with.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, you like this place. You should go.
I already know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already know.
That'd be fun, right?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be like, oh, I'd like to. Can you bring the hostess over here? I'd like to.
Can I order
tip
through her?
Yes. Write go to the website and leave a review and review the hostess.
Mm-hmm.
Do all that
Best
crap.
hostess of all time.
We'll have her a CEO
Yeah.
in like a month. This would be awesome.
I'm just proud of her because her summer job taught her a lot. She had some ups and downs with that, but I think ultimately she came out on top because we could have gone two directions with how her summer job went. And it seems to me like this was a good indication that we're going the right direction and we learned from any mistakes we made and proud of her.
Are you gonna drive by, like do little drive-bys and make sure she's at work, or are you just letting her go?
No, I mean, should I be doing that?
No, I don't know.
No, I'm going to let her go, be a bird, fly away, hostess away. But I just,
Do you have what time she's got to be home on a school night?
well, that's what my concern was. Like, how late are we working into the night? But I think, she said she should be home by 8:30 or something. I'm like, oh, that's doable.
All right, good deal. I'm proud of her.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
me
I'll go
too.
see her. All right, hold on a second. We're going to play the game again to give Lunchbox a chance to avoid his punishment on the wheel. Or if he loses the game, there are things like he has to suit up, which means dress in a suit every day for a week on the show. Or the shave game. We put different body parts on the wheel. We spin it. Whatever it lands on, he has to shave. So all this is up there. It's triple or nothing now. And people get upset going, why do you keep letting him out of it? Because the game is so hard, it's just funny to hear him struggle. And we didn't make him do the game. He chose to do the game.
Yeah, he's choosing to dig the hole.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm getting myself out of that hole.
I don't know.
Do you
I'm out.
want hard music trivia or women's sports? You have to get 5 of 7.
See, that's the hard part. Last time I did women's sports, so you expect me to go hard music. So you probably made music really hard thinking I wouldn't, and you made women easy thinking I wouldn't choose women.
Need an answer?
Give me hard music.
Hard music. Your women's sports question number 1 would have been, who has the women's record in college basketball for most points in a single season?
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Who is the most decorated female Olympic gymnast?
Simone Biles.
Yeah, you'd have got 2 right
Wow.
there. All right, hard music trivia. He's got to get 5 of 7. Here we go. Lunchbox.
Yeah.
Which Australian soap opera star charted the song Torn in 1998? Which Australian soap opera star charted the song Torn in 1998? 5 seconds on the clock.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Correct.
How do you say your last name?
Imbruglia.
Imbruglia.
Oh.
I'll accept it.
Oh, wow. Why in my head I had Natalie Imbruglia?
Oh, it wouldn't have been Imbruglio.
I know.
Good job. Wow. Kind of pulled that one out of your butt there. Good
I
job.
did.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on.
There's a singing group called Wilson Phillips. Hold on for
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more
yeah.
day. Carney and Wendy Wilson of the group Wilson Phillips are daughters of Brian Wilson, who's from what band?
Got this one.
Go ahead.
Beach Boys.
Correct.
Yes. Come on.
You just need 3 more out of 5.
Oh, I need 2 more. Dang it. Oh, it's halfway there.
Feel Good Inc. in hard music trivia. Feel Good Inc.
Yeah.
was a hit song in 2005 by what band? I'll even sing a little bit for you. Feel good. That's all I'm giving you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First thing that came to my mind, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys.
You are so close.
That's it.
That's not right.
What?
Wow, it's the Gorillas.
No!
Primate Family. Damn it, summertime on a desert day. They're cartoons. Feel good. Yeah.
I should have thought about it more.
Lunchbox, what year was the first Woodstock Music Festival held? You watched the documentary on this. He threw his arms up. He looked like he was going to answer, and then he just exhaled into the microphone.
Here it is. We're going for it.
What year was the first Woodstock Music Festival held?
1969.
Correct.
Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, just go with your gut sometimes. Just go with that gut right there. Go with that gut. Ah, you threw your arms up and then you paused. Man!
You only need 2 more. Lunchbox, which 2 songs did Dolly Parton write on the same night? Which 2 massive hits did Dolly Parton write on the same night? She's been on this show and talked about it.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. She wrote them on the same night.
Which 2 songs did Dolly Parton write on the same
I
night?
only know 3 Dolly Parton songs.
What are the 3 songs you know?
I Will Always Love You, 9 to 5, and Islands in the Streams. That she sang with Kenny Rogers.
5 seconds on
Alright.
the clock.
I Will Always Love You, and 9 to 5.
I Will Always Love You, correct.
Please.
The other one is Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. You need 2 of the next. You gotta get 2 in a row? Okay. So you gotta get 2 in a row. Lunchbox.
Man.
What Irish band spent 24 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 with the song, Do You Have to Let It Linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You ever heard that song? I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Uh-huh. You wanna circle
Yeah, we're
back?
gonna circle back.
What year?
Doesn't say.
Oh,
Lunchbox, which band released the 1987 album Appetite for Destruction? Which band released the 1987 album Appetite for Destruction?
it's a fitting motto for Lunchbox right now.
Man.
Appetite for destruction.
I just gotta get one of these.
Which one you want to take a stab at? We got about 90 seconds.
I gotta get one of these right. Appetite for Destruction.
Go ahead. 5 seconds on the clock.
Beastie Boys.
Oh,
You gotta fight for your right to party.
no, that's from Licensed to Ill. Appetite for Destruction was You in the Jungle, baby. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, who's that?
Dun, 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 dun. Ah, ah, ah.
Who's that?
Guns N' Roses.
So now I gotta get an Irish band.
Well, no,
I don't
you
even think you need to get
actually
it,
lost
like,
this
you're
one
out.
too. But
No.
what Irish band spent 24 weeks?
It doesn't matter because I'm not gonna get it anyway.
Go ahead. You want to take a shot at it?
I don't even know when Irish.
If you get this, I'll pull off one of your weeks of the wheel. You get 3. You have to do 3, but I'll pull off one of them.
I don't even know who an Irish band is. You gotta let it linger.
They also
What?
sang, I'll give you a hint. Zombie, 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 hey, hey. It's in your head, in your head, zombie.
Zombie. Beck.
Not a band.
Oh, not a band.
The Cranberries. Well, you lost.
Oh my gosh.
So it's triple or nothing, and so he's doing triple. We'll get the wheel out tomorrow, the next day.
Okay.
Kind of figure out. We didn't do it yesterday. I was pretty sick yesterday, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. You did lose. Anything you want to say?
Man.
If you present a scenario tomorrow that makes me reinvest in the gamble with you, I'd happily think about it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, man.
I love kicking the can on this game because it just gets worse and worse, and eventually he's going to have to pay it all off.
Oh, man. I was so close, man.
Not really. You got 3 of 7. You needed 5. But you did good. I was surprised you got Natalie and Bruley. Like, shout out there.
I should have gone women's sports. Gosh.
Yeah, I think you would have crushed women's sports this time. All right, there he is.
Oh, my God.
He lost again, Lunchbox.
The agony.